Free to win, free to play aromas. This is the core of the free-to-play deck, 5k gems. My definition of free-to-play is a main box with no reset or 2 mini box with 1 reset. This is what the core of your deck will look like for a free-to-play aroma deck. Let's go. Duel level max, free-to-play. Yay, we did it. Free to win.
There can only be one winner, and you're looking at him. Let's go.
So a few things. The extra deck, 100% optional. I don't think I ever touched it. Even when there was a play to summon from the extra deck, I decided against it. You really don't need it, but play whatever you want. Utopia into Ray could be funny because you can manipulate your life points. Otherwise, ignore it. Dkayed, I see you snuck in a third Humid Winds. Yes, I did. So the deck I played with was not completely free to play. You caught me. It goes from 5k gems to 7.5k gems, but I'm still recommending the deck with just 2 Humid Winds, and to replace it, you have some good options. You have Solemn Scolding, which is a free-to-play card. This is from the Choose Your Gift campaign or the Ranked Duels tickets. You could put in a Solemn Scolding. That might even be better, probably. I just like building my decks for so much consistency so I could show you the plays and teach you from the videos. Even the gardening is good. People are going nuts. Where's your gardening? Where's your gardening? Put it in. Boom. 5k gems, you're fine. You don't need the third Humid Winds. It was just a preference. This is a really good free-to-play deck. It is very difficult to play, but that should be a good thing. It's something to work towards and get better at. You're going to be struggling with the timer, but the better you learn the deck, the more you will not struggle with the timer. I'm playing D-Draw because the deck got nerfed. Can't play Bounce anymore to its optimal efficiency. I'm not able to activate my monster effects on the first turn. I love drawing with Jasmine on the first turn. I can't do so with Balance anymore. So I'm now playing D-Draw. D-Draw is nuts after losing 2,000 life. It does not matter what our life is at. We pick up our deck and search for anything. We're not searching for big power card plays. We're just going to search for a card to finish off our combos and plays if needed. A lot of duels I didn't even need Destiny Draw. So what is the deck all about? Well, the 3 main traps, Winds, the Winds, and the Winds, Blessed, Dried, and Humid, they are all continuous traps. So at 3 monster zones and 3 spell and trap zones, you're going to have those 3 as your main back row. The Humid Winds will search for an aroma, and you will gain life during your opponent's turn to trigger your aroma effects. The Dried Winds will be able to destroy a face-up monster on the field if you gain life points. And the Blessed Winds will be able to special summon an aroma from the graveyard or gain life points to trigger your Dried Winds or any of your aromas. If you are like me, you hate hand traps like Sphere Kuriboh, Battling Boxer Veil, Kiteroid, and when I mean hate them, I mean hate playing against them. I'm sure you love playing them yourself, you fool. But that's why Rosemary is so much fun. When you attack with any of your plants, if you're higher life than your opponent, they can't activate any monster effects, they can't activate any hand traps, none of that nonsense. You hate back row? Well, Kananga's got your back. Every time you gain life, return a back row card back to the hand. You like drawing? Who doesn't love drawing? Gain life, draw a card with Jasmine. What about cards like Ancients and Dark Lords? Well, Marjoram will banish them from the graveyard. Banish their Ancients. Banish the Dark Lord cards. Banish the Blue Eyes White Dragon. You gain life, you're going to banish per aroma you have on the field. Now, in addition to gaining life and having an effect when you're higher life than your opponent, this will reduce all of your opponent's monsters by 500 attack and defense. The Jasmine will allow you to additional summon. You'll take no battle damage while Marjoram's on the field, and we already talked about Rosemary countering the hand traps, but when you gain life, she could change a battle position. So if you use a card like Humid Winds to gain life during your opponent's turn, you could change a battle position itself, your opponent's monster. That's great. What's also really cool is Aroma Garden. It's going to boost up your entire field, even if it leaves the field by 500 until the end of your opponent's turn, also gaining 500 life to trigger their effects. Marjoram's also great because when your monster's destroyed by battle, whether you attack in or they attack into you, you get to summon the Marjoram onto the field, then immediately banish something from their graveyard within the damage step. Now, a good trick with Humid Winds is you want to stay within less than 1,000 life of your opponent because you could only gain 500 life if you are lower life than your opponent. So if they are at 4,000 life, you're at 4,900 life. You could pay 1,000 to search your deck for an Aroma. Now you're at 39. Now you could gain 500 life. If you want to be up to 1,900 life over your opponent, so let's say we're at 5,900 life, our opponent's at 4,000, you could pay 1,000 from the Humid Winds, now you're at 49. You could pay 1,000 from the Blessed Winds to summon a monster from the graveyard, and now you are below your opponent, so you could again gain 500 life during your opponent's turn to then trigger your Aroma cards. Blessed Winds can return a monster in your graveyard back in the deck or send a monster on the field or from your hand to the graveyard, your graveyard, to gain 500 life, another way to trigger your effects. And if you have gained so much life, if there's a 3,000 life point difference between you and your opponent, you could pay all your life points to drop down to equal your opponent's life points, and then you'll destroy all of your opponent's monsters that are having an attack equal to or less than the life point difference. And that is free to play Aromage. It's a very difficult deck. Ideally, you are in the Discord asking questions or watching the stream and asking me questions or just watching the video very carefully. This deck is a lot of fun if you master it. I am loving free to play, free to win Aromage. Clap them pay to lose losers. We're going to open up with a Guardian plus an Aroma, giving us 500 life points and also 500 attack onto our monsters. Beautiful. Dried Winds, only one's activatable once per turn to destroy a face-up monster after gaining life points. So what way do we have to gain life points? When our monster gets destroyed by battle or card effect, the Guardian will give us 1,000 life, which will trigger the effect of the Dried Winds. Sage with Eyes of Blue. Normally, I don't double set the same trap, but if I'm fearing their back removal, like a Spirit of White, I do have to double set. Card of Consonance, going to draw 2. Card of Consonance, draw 2. How broken? Draw 4 in a single turn. You what, mate? It's 500, not 1K. Literally on the card says 1K, but thank you. Guardian gained 1,000, as I just said. Please learn to read, my friend. Dried Winds, we're going to get popping. Take out the Sage. Goodbye to the Fool. Double Ancients in the graveyard activated along with a back row set. This is a great turn 1 Blue Eyes play. We're not doing too hot right now. And thanks to having 2 Dried Winds, one being a mysterious one, he might go for the other Dried Winds. Very good. We didn't want that. That was bait. We baited him into banishing it. Hey, Blessed Winds. Blessed Winds will summon an Aroma from the graveyard. That could help out a bit. Melody, this guy is getting everything. Double Card of Consonance, Spirit of White, Melody. What does he not have? He's got everything. Ancients in the graveyard, add a Blue Eyes in the grave back to the hand. Grabbing an alternative Blue Eyes, reveal Blue Eyes, summon it. We are in so much trouble. We are in big, big trouble. Come on out, alternative White Dragon. No monster on the field to pop, though, so we're good there. Good thing it can't pop back row. That'd be insane. We are now exceeding. Now, the Heliopolis is a big issue. The Heliopolis, being able to destroy all of our cards, taking out our field spell, our back row. We got to do something about this Heliopolis. I got to flip up that Blessed Winds. I cannot wait no more. I refuse to wait. I could pay 1,000 to summon the Kananga, but I have no way to gain life, so I'm going to actually return the Kananga back in my deck, gain 500 life, trigger the effect of the Dried Winds, destroying the Heliopolis, preventing it from destroying my life. And he's not done. He's not freaking done. Reveal double Blue Eyes. Grab a Polymerization. Even if he summoned a Neo Ultimate Blue Eyes, we're safe. We're fine. We're at 6,000 life. Polymerization. Well, I mean, he would have the triple attack, right? Okay, maybe we would not be fine. Twin Burst Dragon is here. It has a double attack, but only onto monsters. Hit me with the 3K. Now, surprise. We're playing D-Draw. We are D-Drawing. D-Draw with Aromage. Pick up my deck. Pick it up. Let's go. Guide me, Heart of the Cards. I'm going to grab a Lolly. All right, I grabbed the Jasmine. Jasmine is going to allow me to draw another card. Field spell, gain 500, draw a card, trigger the effect of the Dried Winds. Dried Winds take out the Twin Burst Dragon. We need to build up advantage. Build it up, overcome, reduce, pop. Another Blessed Winds. I'm going to set it. Normally, I would not, but I really need... I feel like I could win the duel with just Blessed Winds and Dried Winds, so I'm going to overset when usually you should not. Because if he Spirit of White's my Blessed Winds, I need to be able to activate it. Ancients add back. There you go. Spirit of White. He's probably going to Ancients, rules it onto the field. Yes, he does. He's going to banish a back row card. What would you banish? Emerge. Activate the Spirit of White. A pay-to-lose deck against my free-to-win deck. Taking out my Dried Winds. That hurt. That was not good for us. I'm just going to take it. I take it. I will take it gladly. I'm going to gain 1,000 life. And by gaining 1,000 life, I could take that 1,000 life I just gained. I could spend it. Put it in the bank, spend it. Blessed Winds, gain 1,000, lose 1,000, summon my Jasmine back on the field in the end phase. If you do it within the battle phase, he could have then activated the Spirit of White to summon a Blue Eyes from the hand. We do not want that to happen. I still believe in my cards. Heart of the Cards. Guide me into another Aroma Garden. We're going to draw one. Drawing into a Marjoram. Very good. I'm going to Tribute. I don't have an additional summon. I'm not higher life. I'm going to play my second Aroma Garden so I can gain life again. Now I'm going to chain my Blessed Winds to my activation of the field spell to summon the Jasmine onto the field. Guess what? Jasmine is not a hard once per turn. She's soft. Soft means I'm going to draw a second card. Draw 2 in 1 turn. Plus I'm going to banish 2 cards from my opponent's graveyard. Jasmine draw, Marjoram, banish. Get rid of the Blue Eyes. Get rid of the alternative White Dragon. Get rid of the Fools. We're not higher life, so I can't additionally summon the Kananga. We're at 3,000 attack, though. Take out that Spirit of White. No tribute to summon a Blue Eyes White Dragon. He is in so much trouble, and I love it. What could Blue Eyes do? He had double card of Consonance. He had Melody. He had everything. Sage gets searching for a White Stone of Ancients. 2 back row set. Now is my chance. We're going to activate the Blessed Winds. We're going to send the Kananga to the graveyard, gain 500, trigger the effect of the Jasmine, draw a card, Marjoram, banish 2 cards from the graveyard. This is why this deck is great against Blue Eyes. When you get going, you are banishing their Blue Eyes cards. Providence! Oh no! Providence! Now, here I thought I had an easy win, but then he freaking Providenced me. Negated. No banish. And he's got an Ancients effect. This is where I'm Monka-essing. This is not good. Get to summon Dragon. Get summoning. What doesn't this fool have? He's got cutscene on top of cutscene on top of cutscene. Draw, 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 draw. Let's go. We are free. Come with me if you want to be free to win.
I end my turn. Make your move.
Come back. We're going to make our move. Are we afraid of the back row? Or do we want to take out the monster? What do we want to do? I'm going to activate the Aroma Garden. We're going to draw 1 with the Jasmine. Now, if we summon the other Jasmine, we could have drawn 2. I'm going to chain the Blessed Winds. By chaining Blessed Winds on Chain Link 2, the monster that we're summoning cannot be floodgated. Not that we're really expecting Floodgate from a Blue Eyes deck, but it's still good to play around Floodgate. Returning the back row card, which could have been a Floodgate. Let's get battling. Now, I had a choice to swing with the Kananga or the Jasmine, but with the Humid Winds, it benefits us to be within the same range of life points as our opponent so that I can gain 500 life whenever I want. White Stone, add a Blue Eyes White Dragon back to the hand. Show yourself. I can't believe Blue Eyes is putting up this much of a fight. You would think they would have surrendered already, but no. Blue Eye Spirit Dragon at 2,000 attack. The Kananga is reducing it by 500. Whitestone activates. There's no more dragons in the deck to search for. Blessed Winds, come forth. Pay 1,000. We're going to summon a Marjoram. He just jumps off the field. I'm not really sure why. He just panicked. He's like, oh no. We hopping. We bopping. We're going to gain 500 life, which will trigger the effect of all of our monsters. We will return the back row card back to the hand. This is what I really want to do. I wanted to return his back row back to the hand before he takes out the Kananga. Activate all 3 monster effects. Draw. Return the back row. Banish 3 cards from the grave. Now, how can we out this? He has an untargetable, indestructible like card effects, Azure Eyes. Banish. The grave. That's a ton banished. Wow, wow, wow. Another Humid Winds. We're going to search for a Rosemary. Perfect. Field spell, but boost. Jasmine, draw a card. Kananga, nothing to return. Marjoram, banish 3 more cards from the graveyard. Now, I'm not sure we're able to get big enough to take out the Azure Eye Silver Dragon, or can we? Blessed Winds, we're going to put the Jasmine into the graveyard, summon a Rosemary instead. So now that when we gain life points, we could change the battle position of my opponent's monster. So he wants to go in. I could easily lose 1,000 to be less life, so I could gain 500 to then trigger the Rosemary to change the battle position, and then it's over. We're going to return the back row on his turn, return the back row on our turn. This is how you control a duel. Dismantle a Blue Eyes deck piece by piece. It is too much. It is overwhelming. I am expecting a surrender. Marjoram, banish 3 more cards. There are 14 cards banished. He is not surrendered yet. Activate. Gain. Return the back row. How is he not giving up yet? Rosemary changed the battle position. Banish more cards from the graveyard. 17 cards banished. He's got a Karma Cut. Unbelievable. Karma Cut making room for another Rosemary summon. Come forth. Rosemary. Field spell, but boost. 2,500 attack. What I love about this is that my Marjoram's the same attack as his monster, so I could swing in. Blessed Winds, summon the Marjoram back onto the fields for a double attack. And guess what? He can't Kite Roid, he can't Sphere Karibo, he cannot regular Karibo, he cannot activate Veil. It is all negated. The Rosemary is negating any monster effect in the hand. Completely negated. If we were playing against a Lunalight deck, he would not be able to activate any of his hand traps. Completely negated. So if you hate hand traps, you're going to love this deck. Let's go. Trimids. Can I go first, please? Please, please, please. Like, can I not have these 10-minute coin flips where I get tails 5 times in a row? Come on. Come on. We go first once, and it was a great duel. Then I got to wait 30 minutes to go first again? We don't auto lose going second, but it is a great benefit to go first. All right. But we could maybe still beat it. So we are at a massive disadvantage with the Trimids opening up the best they can. Let's go. Gain 500, change of battle position. We can negate his monster effects and he don't know it. Maybe he don't know it. Maybe he know it. Maybe he don't. I'll tell you straight up, we opened up really well. Really well. Come on. Fortress. Search. So if we are going to deal too much damage to be able to Humid Winds whenever we want, so we're going to go for advantage. We're going to take this out. He will not summon a Sphinx.
Attack with a monster.
If his back row, haha, got him. Got him. Haha, got him.
My turn is done.
He's keck waiting right now. Why did my Sphinx not activate is what he's thinking.
From my hand,
Ooh, King Golem. So I think this is an opportunity to maybe... We could pop her, but nah. Nah.
field spell.
Boost. Let's go. I'm gonna pop your Sphinx. We Sphinx in. They will pop in the end phase, huh?
A monster.
So we'll go to the battle phase, and then what we could do is we could pop. Could lose 1,000.
Exactly what I was waiting for.
We could just change his battle position. We don't even have to.
Continuous trap activates.
Pay 1,000. Then we can grab a Kananga. That could be good. Ooh, Kananga. Blessed wins. I think that's going to be good. Okay, I think what we want to do here is we have to focus. We're going to flip up the Dried Winds.
Now, I use my face down card. My continuous trap activates.
Do we want to just gain 5? I think we're not gonna do anything crazy.
Continuous trap activates.
Well, Dried Winds, we're gonna pop. This is fine.
Effect activates.
Put this in attack position,
Exactly what I was waiting for.
and we'll
Continuous trap activates.
pop it. So he'll summon, but then we're gonna Blessed Winds afterward. After he takes us out.
I activate my monster's effect.
Sphinx, fine. I'll put your video through in a second. We're in a tense situation where I have to minimize all notifications and focus. Holy moly. Holy moly. About to end the turn. Okay, very good. He's afraid. You best be afraid, boy.
I use my face down card. My continuous trap activates.
I'll end my
Here I
turn.
go. Might I draw a card?
He would have triggered our D-draw, so that could have been a problem for him. Now, we're going to summon the Kananga.
I summon a monster in attack position.
Don't think so.
Dancer Send.
Activate my monster's effect.
We can
Continuous trap activates.
pay 1,000. And then we could Humid Winds, gain 500.
Activates.
Let's go. It's a huge Sphinx. We'll grab a Rosemary.
My monster's effect activates.
Kananga return. He'll be protected, so we're just gonna do that one. Rosemary, change a battle position. Not that it matters.
Continuous trap
Can't destroy because of that. And even if we returned it, it would have not returned it.
I knew
What is that sound? What the heck?
for my face down card.
Nah, I'm hiding it. I'm trying to focus on a turn. Jeez.
My field spell activates.
Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to
Continuous trap activates.
pay 1,000, summon Kananga,
Now's the time.
and I don't want to exceed in these duels at all. So we're going to focus like this.
I draw.
What would have been good is we would have Kananga the Fortress on our turn, and then we would pop the Sphinx real easily. But he's in a troubling position. He can't do anything with the Sphinx. In the battle phase, we could change his battle position. We have this. We win this. We win this. There's nothing he could do.
Here I
There's nothing he could do.
I'll attack with this.
Yeah, it's over now. Now it's 100% over. There's no way. There's no way.
What I was
Kananga return.
exactly what I was waiting for.
Kananga return.
My monster's effect.
Change the battle position.
Now's my
We don't get a pop. That's fine.
trap.
We'll pop afterward. We will get popping afterward. If he wants to attack into this, that's fine. He's going to be fatigued. There's nothing he can really do. We're going to maybe grab a Marjoram, yeah? Marjoram could be pretty good here. Now, let's do this. Let's send the Marjoram, or we'll send the Rosemary. Maybe we're going to Tribute Summon. Gain 500. D-draw for nothing. I don't want a D-draw. No D-draw. No D-draw. No to the draw. No to the D. I don't think so. Aroma Garden. Let's go. Nothing to return. Nothing to return. We're going to change the battle position. Pop the Sphinx. Swing, 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 swing. Surrender. Nice. Let's go. Yeah, buddy. Okay. That's not going to happen. We got the triple wham bam thank you ma'am. We don't have a way to summon a monster, so the garden's just going to reveal what deck we're playing, and if he swings into a D-draw, that would be pretty cool. We will be able to gain life and destroy any monster. So we're checking his draw phase right now for quick plays. He's got none. And the turn, what the heck? Use the effects now. Pay 1,000. Come forth. Grab a Jasmine. We'll grab a Marjoram because we know that that's going to be in Ancients. Definitely. So we'll grab a Marjoram. We'll also gain 500 life. And we'll Blessed Wind, send the Marjoram to the graveyard. So then we'll summon it. And we cool. So we want to gain life in the battle phase, not with Marjoram in main phase 1. We want to destroy the monster, then gain life. Hello? I was going to search you, but okay. Jasmine. Garden. We gardening. We gardening. Activates. Draw, draw, draw.
Here we go. I attack with a
LOL.
My continuous trap.
Pay 1,000. Summon our Aroma.
All right. I specials my continuous trap.
Gain 500 life.
My monster's effect.
Get it out of here. 25 to the face. And I'm going to pay 1,000 with this also. Okay. We'll grab a Rosemary. Yeah? Okay. Focus. So we're not going to be able to use Humid Winds to gain life anymore. We're going to have... Unless our monster gets destroyed by battle, well, even then we'll gain 1,000 life. We're going to use Blessed Winds to gain 500 by sending the Rosemary. I guess we're just going to allow him to destroy. Okay. Do we want to flip up the Dried Winds in response, though? I think we could wait. Could wait, maybe. What? What the heck? What the heck? What the... We're going to send a plant to the graveyard. Flip this up early, or you could flip it up after gaining the life. That's fine. Now, pop. Nothing to banish, mate. Oh, no, I bullied a Blue Eyes player into surrendering. I'm so sorry. Oh, no, Keck W. Let's go.
Nice.